says he's ready to go.
He looked pretty ready.
He did look pretty
Yeah.
ready. He was asked about his deployment tonight, and he said, ask Coach Knoblauch. So it's a regular season game against a real good team, obviously.
Yeah, this is a very important game, and for the standings, battling for position against Anaheim, I think it's really important for us. And it's nice knowing that Connor's coming back. He feels well, and we anticipate him playing tonight.
How much? Any limitations, I guess? Do you go into a game saying, well, he's not going to do this or he's not going to do that?
Yeah, playing the back-to-back after the Olympic break, we'd like to limit that. And we're going to need our other lines to step up and play, a significant role. And being able to keep their head above water and playing well. But just after the Olympic break and going into this back-to-back, it's very important that we don't play those guys, mostly Draisaitl and even more importantly McDavid, because he was the last one to play, that their minutes aren't really high.
What's the feeling in the room among the guys and yourself for Connor? He's searching for it, right? All the great players, the Cups have found them, the Golds have found them, and he's putting himself in position and it's not finding them. What are the guys thinking in there for him?
Yeah, they'd love to have success and have a bunch of hardware and gold medals and stuff like that. I think they feel like that about all the players on the team, but probably a little bit more with a guy like Connor because of the caliber of player that he is, and also probably see how much it means for him to have that success.
Good to see Matt Savoy play with Leon Draisaitl. What are you expecting to see from him and coming back from Bakersfield as well?
He's, Matt's been playing really well, and the line before the break with Rosie, Szymanski, and Sabby had been playing really well together, and I think Rosie and Sabby have really developed a lot of strong chemistry, and we've had numerous players play with them because Rosie was playing center, and we rotated some wingers with them. Mange was one of them, some other guys. But those two together have been really hitting it off. So tonight, it's not going to be Szymanski, probably a little bit of an upgrade with Draisaitl. So hopefully they can continue playing their game and, chip in with a goal or two.
Reset for Trent Frederick. You got him with Vasily Podkolzin and Henrique back in, obviously after being on LTIR. But for Trent, is this a chance for him to get recalibrated? He's obviously come off a pretty significant injury last year that sort of impeded, I think, the start to the season as well.
Yeah, hopefully that line can develop some chemistry. Obviously they haven't played together, or if they had, just minimal minutes. But, a line that can keep it pretty simple. Get in on the forecheck. You got Frederick, who's obviously a big guy who finishes his checks. Podkolzin's his best, or as good as forechecker as anybody in the league. So hopefully they can create a little identity for us. And I think that third line would be good for us. Jari tonight.
Kris, this division could be tight, to the nail the entire rest of the way here. What do you think you guys can take from being in that kind of dynamic, where maybe every single game has that battle, as opposed to saying being 10 points clear, or steadily?
When there's a push to win hockey games, it pushes you to be better, kind of gets you ready for the playoffs, because you have to play that playoff type hockey. It's a win now moment, and we've been in this situation since I've been here. The first year a little bit more in the middle of the season, we're able to win enough games where we're able to coast a little bit into the playoffs. Last year, I know this time of the year we were sitting on that cutoff line where we needed to win some hockey games. So this year is going to be right down to the it's going to be a battle right to the end. You look at all the teams that are trying to get in the playoffs. All these teams feel that they're going to make the playoffs. There's going to be a handful that aren't going to. So, we feel that among other those teams that we're going to be one of those teams to get into the playoffs. But we're going to have to play with some desperation and some really good hockey down the stretch.
What challenges do Anaheim present with the way they play?
They've got a lot of dangerous players. With offensively, they're as dangerous as anybody in the league, and I think that's because of a lot of the scoring throughout. It's not just a one or two lines. Three or even four. I think there's a lot of dynamic players throughout the lineup, and then defensively, their back ends, pretty good group. But I think most of the thing is with their team is just how many dangerous threats they have up front.